to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC, and our big summer sales event is underway this month. Right now, get 0.9% interest rates. Yes, you heard right. 0.9% APR on select new Chevrolet and GMC vehicles, plus a $1,500 trade-in bonus on select Silverados and Sierras. You put all that together with some big Coppell discounts, and you have a tremendous buying experience. So stop on into the dealership or check us out online at CoppellCars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit.
The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Welcome into The Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Monday. Nick, Raff in studio.
What's up, Raff?
Looking for AD. We might find him. We might not. He's in an airport somewhere.
Sounds like he's got some technical difficulties as well.
He's battling. He's battling.
On.
You gotta like to see that out of him.
And this is a stretch of like 4 days for him on the road, right?
Yeah. I think
so if this is starting out a little bit rocky, that's not going to put him in the greatest mood.
Yeah, I think he left at 3:30 this morning to head to Omaha. So
yikes.
He's probably, man, I hope it's not too bad for him. And
do you know where he was flying to this morning?
Oh, it's somewhere east. Part of me wants to say Alabama, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
I know Alabama's in the mix this week, but I can't remember what the third place was. He said, I know it's Alabama, Chicago, and I can't remember somewhere else.
Okay, nice. Yeah. How was the weekend, Raff? How was Omaha for you? Because you were out at Exarban, right?
Yes, I was. We had Summer Arts Festival. It was kind of weird. Like Saturday, there was like I looked at the storms were coming in.
Yeah.
So like the last part of the day, it was like, well, crowds weren't that great because people are thinking, well, it's going to storm. Then it eventually did storm. Then yesterday, it was like unseasonably chilly.
Yeah.
And I was like,
would have been a good day to golf yesterday.
I don't, even then, I don't know if it was too chilly to begin the day. I mean, I would have done it.
I was going to say, wow.
Don't get me wrong. I would have played. But then at the end of the day, the sun comes out and it was like perfect out. But then it was like, oh, it's closing time. Got to go. So.
Yeah. It was a little chillier yesterday, but I think there was just no sun.
Yeah, it was a weird day. So. At first, when you walked out, it looked like it might rain, but it was just overcast and kind of gloomy.
Did you get to watch any baseball this weekend?
I caught a little bit here and there. I saw Alabama just get throttled by, was that Wake Forest?
Yeah, Wake is good. I mean, obviously they're the number one seed, so that's probably a reason why. But they are good.
And then so there's games today, and then
there's 2 games today,
and then the field will be set.
Yep. And then so we have 6 of 8 teams so far today. So we have, I believe, at 6 p.m. Eastern, so 5 p.m. Central, it's Southern Miss and Tennessee in a winner take all game, and then approximately 2 hours after that one, it's Stanford, Texas in a winner take all game. One interesting note, I don't know if you saw my tweet, Raff. Interesting note from the Stanford game last night. They had their pitcher Quinn Matthews, who's a stud. He's probably going to be a first round pick. He threw 336 pitches over the last 2 weekends.
Good Lord.
So the first game of the NCAA regional, which was last Friday, 2 Fridays ago, he threw, well, I think 114 pitches. Then on that Sunday, 2 days later, he threw 66 and then had rest all the way up until last night where he threw like 153.
Man.
336 pitches, and the arms got to feel like rubber at that point.
I was going to say two words for you. Tommy John.
Yeah. I mean, the arms got to feel like rubber. Now, there's part of it where it's like he's a competitor. You're not taking the ball out of his hand, like all that stuff.
Yeah.
But also,
but you said he might be a first-round draft pick, right?
He's got an MLB future.
And that surprises me that they're overusing him as much as they are with.
Yeah.
Usually when they know that they have that kind of future, they're trying to take it easy on them, but I guess they're saying, hey, we want to win a championship, so we're going to.
I suppose so. But
maybe it might even be him saying that too, that, hey, I want to. Some pitchers do that. But
I will say, I think Omaha's, although it's usually a party for the College World Series, I think next week's going to be pretty electric. You have the Cinderella team in Oral Roberts, who's like the only 3 seed to ever make only 4 seed to ever make the College World Series. And they joined Stony Brook back in 2012, and then Fresno State in 2018 as the other 4 seeds from a regional to make the big one. And then you have LSU, who's obviously one of Omaha's favorite. You have Florida, who is a big one. Wake Forest, the number 1 overall seed. So like there's a lot. I think next week's going to be a pretty good field.
I was in. God, this has been a while. It's probably 6, 7, 8 years ago. We're down at the College World Series, and I met this guy. He said he played for Florida, and he was the Rockies' very first pick in the draft. Back when they were, I forgot what his name was, but you look it up. He gosh, I wish I could remember his name now. But I went back and looked. And I was like, he threw like a no-hitter in a super regional, and
wow.
I was like, all right.
Well, and I think what makes us maybe a little more excited about what this College World Series lineup is going to be like, because we're going to be down there. Unfortunately, you're not. You're skipping town.
Yeah, I'll be in an amazing place.
You're skipping town to go to North Platte. You're going the opposite direction.
Nebraska Land Days.
But
it calls my name.
If you guys do come down to the College World Series, make sure you stop by the Blur Tailgate at Hilton in Omaha, as they have their 11th annual Men's College Baseball Championship Series hospitality tailgate, promising a fun-filled and exciting experience for college baseball fans, with various amenities such as multiple seating options, tailgate for games, and all-inclusive bar and buffet. Hello.
I love all-inclusive.
I love all-inclusive.
That's my
buffets.
favorite word.
And 18 TVs showing live baseball games. It's the perfect way to enjoy the College World Series. The specific address is 1001 Cass Street, north side of the Hilton, Omaha, facing the stadium. So all I'm saying, we're going to have a pretty good view, and it's going to be a pretty awesome atmosphere down there. And we start heading down there Friday is when we'll be down there for the first day.
Yeah, Blur parties, they always do it up. I always think about them under the viaduct down by the football stadium all the years. And they have I'm sure they'll get out the shot ski. You know, that's key to any good tailgate is you need a shot ski.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah, so it's going to be exciting. I didn't mean to go down to a baseball corner there, but it's electric.
So that's a question I have for you.
Okay.
Is NCAA baseball tournament or NCAA basketball tournament?
For how easy it is to watch, it's got to be NCAA basketball. Obviously because it's faster pace and stuff like that. However, there's very few sports days, in my opinion, and I personally don't think this is just because I'm a baseball guy. I think this is from if you're just a casual baseball fan. Then that regional Friday when games start on the first day of the regionals. I'm not trying to compare it to the NCAA basketball tournament because those first couple
I just
days,
know you have a love of baseball. So
yeah, those first couple of days for NCAA basketball and March Madness is, unmatched. You know, you turn on the TV at 11 a.m. and you're watching it till 11 p.m. I think just because the games are faster paced from the fan standpoint, it's easier to consume basketball.
Gotcha.
which I understand. And,
So will
and
you-
you have a better chance of knowing some names.
So will you go to a bunch of games then at the College World Series?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
You've got your schedule down. and
So
ready?
yeah, so I'm hoping to go as a couple, as a media member to a couple. And then there's usually one or two games that my groups, my buddies and I will
JTP.
the JTP, we'll spend a little extra money and get some good seats, whether that's a national championship game or whether that's a semis or whatever it may be. So
Gotcha.
yeah, we have to.
I don't know. I don't know if we're going to have any AD sightings or not. It seems like he's
Yeah,
he
that's
might
right.
Still
Well,
be in transit.
What we can do is we can always take a break.
A break.
And then when we come back, we either have AD, because unfortunately, Raff, I have to dip a
What
little bit
in
earlier.
the world is going on here?
I'm
only one man.
I'm ditching you around 8:45 this morning. We're going to be broadcasting from Lincoln Northwest High School later today. We're going to be out there for Rock and Ramel Lloyd's basketball camp, and we can tell you more about that coming up next. But we're going to be out there. There's going to be some Husker players out there, some other athletes. So we're excited to be a part of it. So
Awesome. All right. Well, we'll send it to break. Just the drive. 93.7 The Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, the nation's largest John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model John Deere combines. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
What's the most important thing about Warhorse Casino Lincoln? The people. The people who come to play and the people who make it all possible. Our team of trailblazers are the spirit behind everything we do. Join the Warhorse Casino family for a one-of-a-kind career. We're looking for driven individuals for our team in areas such as accounting, cashiering, currency drop and count, food and beverage, housekeeping, and more. Our team members are eligible for insurance and earn paid time off from day one. Not to mention paid holidays, 401k matching, discounts on meals, and the opportunity to advance at a growing company. If you're ready to blaze the trail, come to our next career fair on June 15th. We'll be interviewing on the spot from 4 to 7 p.m. at the Warhorse Gaming Office, located at 3730 South 14th Street in Lincoln. Fill out your application ahead of time to expedite the process and view all open positions at warhorsecasino.com. Get in the game today.
Generation V.
Opening a new location at 27th and Superior.
Generation V.
Join us this Saturday during our grand opening sale. Everything is buy one, get one free. Mix and match between Vape, Delta 8, and Kratom, or buy two of your favorites for the price of one. Buy one Elf Bar disposable, get one free. Buy premium THCA flower, get a free glass pipe. You decide what to BOGO this Saturday.
Generation V.
Don't miss the grand opening sale this Saturday at 27th and Superior in Lincoln. GenerationV.com. E-cigs contain nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Tailored Life is now open in Bennett. Make the short drive down Highway 2 for tons of items for your home, for both indoors and outdoors. Check out their variety of potted trees, shrubs, vines, perennials, and colorful annuals. Plus, porch pots and landscape lighting to enhance the outside of your home. Don't forget their home goods for indoors, plus convenient drinks and snacks, most which are produced locally. Visit Tailored Life today in Bennett and stay tuned to their Facebook page at Tailored Life 360 for food truck events coming up.
Summertime is in full swing, and it's time to get to work on outdoor projects. Deck City is a great place to start as Lincoln's local source for everything decks. Deck City has everything you need to build the deck of your dreams, from treated lumber to Westbury aluminum railings and TimberTech composite decking. They offer advice from real deck professionals to give you proper guidance to make your project go smoothly. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 402-480-6671. Go online at deckcityne.com or visit their new location just north of 33rd and Cornhusker Highway. Deck City, your local deck experts.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring. I wasn't sure what I was getting into.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out of Starter Heyman with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
Yeah, it was great.
We're definitely coming back.
Sure.
Sutter Heyman Jewelers, Lincoln and Grand Island. SutterHeyman.com. Sunday morning. It's quiet. Not in a weird, too quiet way. Calm, peaceful, tranquil. You pour yourself that cup of coffee. You slice yourself a hearty chunk of one of Beatrice Bakery's breakfast breads. Now, maybe you're an apple streusel guy. Nothing wrong with that. I can respect that. Personally, I'm a turtle nut man. Something about those pecans. But the real ones know, don't sleep on that date nut bread. Sweet, but not too sweet. Nutty, not overly. The perfect morning treat. Beatrice Bakery. Online at BeatriceBakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club, or space club, and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about a margarita club? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge and join the best club in town. 10 flavors of margaritas like Maui Wowie, burnt pineapple, and mango tango. Try all 10 of them and receive your own souvenir margarita glass. Make it your new Monday night tradition. $4 margaritas and $4 taco baskets. Grab the crew and head on over Monday nights or any night. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Guys, it's that time again. Another 10-week challenge at Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping is starting on July 8th. I joined Farrell's a little over a year ago, and with their help, I've lost over 125 pounds and can confidently say I'm in the best shape of my life. The 10-week challenge combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching in a way that is approachable and achievable for any skill level. And ticket listeners, you can get $150 off the cost of enrollment. Head to theticketfm.com and click on the banner on the homepage to learn more. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 70th and Vine or 40th and Yankee Hill.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Chris Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Monday. Still waiting for an AD update. We might have one. We might not. Like I said, he's in transit. He's ran into some issues with his planes this morning, so we will see what happens. If we hear from him, it'll be a bonus. If we don't, we will continue on and just rock and roll. Yep. Rock and roll. So yesterday, PGA golf, Nick Taylor wins, and it was the fourth overtime hole. I believe it was 18. Yep,
the playoff hole.
Fourth playoff hole. They played 18. I believe it was 3 times.
Yeah,
I was laughing so much when they went to 9 to play the par 3, and all those people are running across trying to get their position, and then they go and play 9, tie again, and then all of a sudden those people are running back to 18 again. I was like, I am so glad that I'm watching this on TV right now, because if I was a fan and had to make that sprint, I probably would have passed out.
Yeah, but you have to make that sprint.
Oh, you got it, because you got to see it.
Like we've talked about multiple times on this show how much we hate walking when we're golfing or on a golf course. but we would have to because you're like, man, I'm here. I can't miss it.
Yeah, I got to go. I've been here this long. And then I look at it too. It seems like the atmosphere there was charged up.
Yeah.
And some golf tournaments, like, the Masters and stuff like that, they look down on that stuff. But man, it was like people were singing the whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
oh, I did pretty good there.
That was good.
Thank you very much.
And you looked smooth doing it.
I've been working on my singing this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah,
I had a lot of time on your hands.
Yeah, I had a little bit of time, so I've been working on my singing. So a lot of lottery players got to hear the sweet tunes for free.
Raff's good take.
I think I did bust out Raff's good take a few times. Oh, I did actually. I did like 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
So I've been working on that. Just always trying to sharpen the sword.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. So I mean, so Nick Taylor wins. Tommy Fleetwood comes in second. What was it? Nick Taylor got $1.6 million, while Fleetwood got $981,000.
Good weekend.
So yeah, not a bad weekend for those.
And then the putt, 72-foot putt to win it for Eagle.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
I didn't get to watch a whole lot of the tournament this weekend, but
I was surprised too. I thought, and if somebody's listening out there that can explain to me, is it just by the course, or is it just by or distance, or how do they decide to give a penalty stroke or not? So Tommy Fleetwood on, I believe it was the second overtime hole, and his approach shot on the par 5 hits, I believe it was a 5-wood. He hits it into the stands, but the stands were super close to the green on 18. It was like hole, and the stands were probably 5 feet away from the hole.
Gotcha.
But they gave him free relief. So I was surprised because I thought that would be a penalty stroke since he hit it in the crowd, but
it didn't bounce on the green and then bounce into the stands, right?
No, it was
it went
he hit
on
it
the fly
in the air and the fly.
Okay.
He hit it on the first row of the.
Yeah, I'm not sure
of the, and it was actually, it's not like normal like bleachers where they're sitting next to the green. They were sitting up like probably 30 feet. He aired it out, and then he got free relief there. So I was like, there must be a certain rule for that course, because usually if you hit it in the crowd or in the stands,
yeah,
penalty stroke, drop, do your thing. But they're like, oh, he gets free relief for that. So I figured since it was so tight into that corner on 18 that they gave free relief. But so he got that. So then I was like, oh, he's back in this. And then he was able to tie the hole. And then it happened. He finally wins it, a 72-foot putt. And it was the first time since, man-made. Okay, so 1803, man-made obstruction, so it's free relief. So that actually helps. I need more bleachers around courses that I play.
Yeah, if you're listening, Pioneers.
Yeah,
put some bleachers up.
Oh yeah, that would be so much better, because then I could just bomb them into the stands and get free relief.
That's nice.
Yes, yeah, we need more arenas in Lincoln on the golf courses. Since there's already so many of them, we need more. So now they move on to, I believe it's the Los Angeles Country Club for the 2023 U.S. Open this next weekend. I believe you're correct.
Okay, who do you think is the favorite?
I would go with Scotty Scheffler.
Bingo. See because I think you're gonna get maybe the first 2, but then 3 and 4 are interesting to me. Number 2,
John Rahm.
Yep. Number 3.
I'm gonna go with Rory McIlroy.
Nice work. And then number 4 is somebody surprising to me.
Number 4. DJ
Brooks Koepka.
Oh no, that's not surprising.
You don't think that's surprising?
No, not right now. He's rolling.
He's rolling, but
yeah.
I don't know. He
might even
won.
Put him ahead of Rory McIlroy. Actually,
yeah, Rory needs that final one. Colin Morikawa is a guy that is currently listed as the 8th best favorite at plus 2,500 to win the U.S. Open. Really like Colin Morikawa.
Yeah.
I like Morikawa a lot,
but he's been sluggish too the last year. He he isn't playing with that. I don't know. He just don't have what he had there for about a year and a half, 2 years. He was like any major. I'd be like, yep, Colin Markel, that's the way to go. Yeah, OGCJ, I agree with you. If someone plants a tree or digs a sand trap, isn't it man-made?
That's man-made. That's man-made. So golf.com, the staff at LACC, Los Angeles Country Club, where the U.S. Open is held, all of their staff members picked who they thought was going to win. And the first 4 people have picked either Brooks or Rory. Yeah. We have somebody picking Xander Schauffele. Somebody says Tony Finau.
He's due.
He is, yeah, very much so. Patrick Cantley's in here. Max Homa, Victor Hovland, Colin Morikawa, Jordan Spieth. Nobody on their staff, at least the golf pros at the country club, nobody picked Scheffler. Nobody picked Rahm. And only one of them picked Rory McIlroy.
Yeah.
So that's interesting to see.
I also looked too at the back to the RBC this weekend. Michael Block, the amateur. He or not the amateur, the club pro.
Yeah.
He went 77-69. He didn't make the cut, but the second round of 69 still.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Pretty good.
Especially after his one weekend where he went really bad.
Yeah.
He shot really poor.
And you got to realize too with him, he's playing courses that he's never even seen before.
That's true.
And then he's walking out and playing it in front of, huge crowd. Speaking of crowds, did you see the Adam Hadwin? Okay. So now this is where when I watch shows or golf now, I always look at kind of what the broadcasters say and stuff like that. And I'm like, I wonder what Nick would have said when you're, calling for the PGA Tour on CBS someday. So they're on the 18th hole. And Nick Taylor buries a 72-foot putt. So he wins it. And this is the first time since 1954 that a Canadians won its national tournament.
Yep.
They're partying. Well, a bunch of the Canadian golfers were out on the green watching.
So it gotten decked by security.
So
that's right.
So Adam Hadwin, right when he makes the putt, runs out on the green with a bottle of champagne and he starts spraying it on him. Security sees this, comes around Nick Taylor and puts him down on the ground. I mean, it's a good tackle. It's not one of those. I forgot what game was it. The Dodger Stadium where the guy proposes to his wife and just gets not one of those annihilation hits, but it was a good form tackle. He kept his head up, head to the side, and put him down on the ground. Went for the champagne bottle, and then come to find out it's Adam Hadwin. And they're like, "What is
That's funny."
But this is what made it even for me. I thought was even funnier was Jim Nance's call of it. So he does a really good job of not making it sound like it was that big of a deal because the national television audience didn't see it happen. So you have Jim Nance. He's like, and Nick Taylor buries a 72-foot putt. Congratulations. And he's doing his normal, Jim Nance, great. And then he goes, and Adam Hadwin was just tackled coming out on the green. And
that's it.
And that's it. So you're watching on television and you're like, did he just say that? But you're like, nah.
What? They would have made a bigger deal.
And then about probably 15, 20 minutes later, the people in the crowd started putting their videos up and you just see Adam Hadwin just get knocked down on the ground and they're trying to get the champagne bottle out of his hand. And then you see Nick Taylor. Nick Taylor's like, whoa, wait a second.
That's great.
And then Adam Hadwin's wife, she's posting stuff, and then people are like, oh gosh. So she came out and she said that Adam's good to go next week. He's ready, he'll be ready to play. And he ended up, I guess he ended up apologizing to the security guard and all that. So a lot of people are like, or actually in the crossover we were talking about, was that, is that bad or good? And I was like, I think it's good because I wouldn't know who Adam Hadwin was.
Neither do I.
I'd have no clue. And you've been taught as a security all week, keep people off the greens. Don't let them approach the golfer. So you got a guy approaching a golfer. Hence he was spraying, champagne on him, but all you see is a glass bottle and you really don't know who it is and better be safe than sorry. So it happened.
They did their job.
That's the way it goes. I'd much rather be protected than have some crazy run out there and be like, oh, well, he's just so, and then something tragic happened.
Did you see, speaking of that, at the Oakland Athletics, did you see the guy that was able just to go onto the field?
No.
So a guy literally went onto the field, basically was not during the game, this was pregame, was on the field and just took a lap around the entire warning track and the entire dirt. Didn't get stopped at all. Hops back over and sits in a seat.
Yeah, that's
nobody had a clue.
That's Oakland Athletics saying, "Oh, we're ready.
They just don't care.
We're ready for you guys to go to Vegas."
Yeah, all the security's just like, all right, man, you're good. Like, don't worry, about it. You're
that
good.
is nuts.
He just took a lap around the entire stadium, and then it was like as soon as he like got back to where his section was down the third baseline, like a security guard like started just walking over to him. And they like hopped the fence, and the security guard just turns around and walks back to their post.
Have a good night.
I'm like, this is it's insane.
Oh my gosh,
it is funny because like Oakland Athletics, my buddy just visited Oakland and went to an Oakland A's game a couple months ago, and like their entire team shop is 65% off. Like everything in their team shop is 60 to 75% off. And so I remember getting a text from him while he was there, and it was like pictures of Oakland Athletics gear. And he's like spent $30 on 4 t-shirts and it was because they just don't care anymore.
Yeah, they're just like, get them out.
Yeah.
So Sanderson, I'm sorry to say this, OG CJ, but Sanderson has ruined our dreams. The rule is actually any temporary structure. So a tree is not considered temporary.
Annoying.
So
that's annoying.
So much for that. Way to ruin our dreams, Sanderson. Yep. Way to ruin our dreams. All right, we'll send it to break. We'll come back. Man, we're kind of ahead of schedule today. We can do something else and then do some history. We'll have a good old time. So we will talk to you in a bit. This is the Drive. 927 The Ticket.
Several irrigation contractors in Lincoln go out of business every year, leaving sprinkler system orphans, begging for service. The folks at Judson Irrigation shed a tear for these little fellas. They've been coddling these orphans for more than 40 years. From redesign, repairing, replacing, and restoring, remember the Judson Irrigation Orphanage.
Call the Judson Irrigation Orphanage 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere sprayer from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Leverage the industry's latest technology with See & Spray to target weeds in season, in corn and soybeans, and use less herbicide per acre. Utilize Exact Apply to save in chemical usage and prevent over-application. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location for full details and experience the Landmark difference.
We have 2 boys, so we needed more space. We lived in a townhouse, so we decided to build.
Casey Bowman and her husband Joe built their first home with us. This is Bob Benish of Aspen Builders. Working with the Bowmans was fantastic.
After the first meeting, we really liked them as people.
I was really skeptical about the whole building process, more so than Joe was. If there were problems or issues along the way, they called and explained everything. They just really helped ease my mind.
They were really good about giving us options as far as what fit in the budget, what didn't fit in the budget. They have a designer, Rachel.
She was amazing. She was very helpful in making sure that our house turned out good. I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change the lot. I wouldn't change colors. I love everything about it. Everything. It's perfect for us.
Like the Bowmans, you too can make your dream home a reality. Call us at 423-6811 or online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Allo is turning 20 this year, and we plan to celebrate all year long. Since 2003, Allo has vowed to put customers first and deliver a drastically different experience. No matter where you live, work, or play, we believe you deserve an affordable, secure, and reliable connection. We're proud to have served our businesses and residents with seriously fast fiber optic service for 2 decades. Thank you for trusting Allo as your local internet, phone, and TV provider. Follow us on social media to know about the 20th anniversary celebrations and all our Allo communities.
The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Guys, it's that time again. Another 10-week challenge at Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping is starting on July 8th. I joined Farrell's a little over a year ago, and with their help, I've lost over 125 pounds and can confidently say I'm in the best shape of my life. The 10-week challenge combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching in a way that is approachable and achievable for any skill level. And ticket listeners, you can get $150 off the cost of enrollment. Head to theticketfm.com and click on the banner on the homepage to learn more. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 70th and Vine or 40th and Yankee Hill.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Motor Food is Lincoln's hardest rocking food truck and cafe. Motor Food creates old school comfort food with a 21st century twist and lots of rock and roll attitude. Try the barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese, the grilled chicken Firebird sandwich, a 100% all beef split grilled hot dog, and any version of their funky fries. Stop by the cafe just behind Outback Steakhouse on 48th Street or catch the food truck out and about all spring and summer. Check out their menu, order carry out, or schedule a catering at motorfoodtruck.com. Sunday morning. It's quiet, not in a weird, too quiet way. Calm, peaceful, tranquil. You pour yourself that cup of coffee. You slice yourself a hearty chunk of one of Beatrice Bakery's breakfast breads. Now, maybe you're an apple streusel guy. Nothing wrong with that. I can respect that. Personally, I'm a turtle nut man. Something about those pecans. But the real ones know, don't sleep on that date nut bread. Sweet, but not too sweet. Nutty, not overly. The perfect morning treat. Beatrice Bakery. Online at beatricebakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Allo is here to give you the FYI. Are your shows buffering? We know why. Are your games lagging? Don't deny. Your work calls dropping? Here's the FYI. Your old school internet company can't keep up. They give it a try. Their network isn't enough. Don't get trapped in their gimmicks and lies. It's time to fiber your internet with Allo. Honest, local, and hassle-free is what we stand by. Experience Allo Internet. Visit allofiber.com/FYI.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It's Monday, and it's about that time for now punting.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much of biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be.
That's beautiful. That's how you start the week right there.
Even when AD is not here, we still hear his voice.
We still have him, the sweet sounds of AD. All right, everybody, we got some history today. 1939, on this day, the Hall of Fame is dedicated in Cooperstown, New York, for the Major League Baseball.
Really?
Well, I guess it's not Major League. It's all baseball. Major League, amateur. I think it's baseball, just baseball. The Baseball Hall of Fame. So Cooperstown. Have you ever been there before?
No. I was always jealous because a lot of select baseball teams will have tournaments
there,
in
yes.
Cooperstown, and my organization never went. So
Yeah.
I was always jealous because they get to make, number one, a pretty distant trip, to Cooperstown, and then I always just went to Kansas City or Des Moines.
Did you ever play at Field of Dreams?
No, because Field of Dreams wasn't put together like it is now when I was playing. I mean, that was 8 years ago or so. But
because the original Field of Dreams field, they played a bunch of kids tournaments, which works out well. I don't think you could play adult or high school just for the fact that the lights are still like in center field. And so, but for the kids, it works out good. I saw my friend's kid was there playing. That'd have been my place to play.
Yeah, so Cooperstown would have been cool because you have the history. You could have gone to the museum, right? Because when you're on those tournaments, you're always looking for stuff to do, and so the museum and just learning the history would be a really good opportunity.
I've never been to Cooperstown. I've been to Canton, but never been to Cooperstown.
Have you ever been to like the Hall of Fame games?
The NFL?
Which the first game of the preseason?
Yeah, I have.
How are they? What is it like?
It's preseason. You probably don't even get your starters for a possession, but it was pretty cool the year I went because number 7 went into the Hall of Fame. So that was one of my missed handshakes with John Elway. Oh, it hurts. Oh gosh, I'm okay. I bounced back from that. All right. And then in 1990, Oakland A's center fielder, left fielder, he played all over the place. Ricky Henderson becomes the second man to steal 900 bases. Now, the question I pose, does anybody out there know who was the first man to steal 900 bases? Who was the first man to steal 900 bases? I want to hear it. Text line, Starter Heyman, 402-464-5685. Who was the first man to steal 900 bases? If you need a hint, I can give you a hint, but I'm not going to give it because I
have one name in mind.
Uh-oh.
That is not who I thought.
Nope. 5475, not Ozzy. A little bit before Ozzy, actually.
Interesting.
Nope. John Elway. Oh, there we go. Scooter from Roca.
Yep.
Lou Brock. You are correct. Lou Brock was the base stealing machine back in the day. And then it was crazy was then Ricky made his move, but then another St. Louis, Vince Coleman, came along, and he was at a clip to where he might have surpassed Ricky Henderson, but then some injuries and stuff came along, but he never had that opportunity.
I'm pretty sure there's only 3 players to ever surpass 900 in their career. It's Ricky, it's Brock, and then it's Billy Hamilton.
Really?
I think
me.
Billy Hamilton has like 912.
Dang. That is the silent stealer right there.
So
then we got 1991. Michael Jordan wins his very first championship over the Lakers.
Billy Hamilton with 912 stolen bases.
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah.
I would have never known that in a million years.
That's crazy.
So Michael Jordan wins his first title, MVP against the Lakers. I remember that was the year where he went up with the right hand, switched over to his left hand in midair, and that was kind of the signature play of that series. And then we got a birthday in actually, I won't get to that first. Today is actually 2012. Let me see. I got to make sure I got my years right here. Yes. 11 years ago today. Can you tell me what happened in Nebraska history?
On June 12th.
June 12th.
11 years.
2012.
It couldn't have been. No, I don't know.
Nebraska joins the Big Ten Conference.
Oh, was it?
Happy birthday to you.
I thought they joined in 2010.
Well, it says when the University of Nebraska-Lincoln joined the Big Ten Conference on June 12, 2012, the narrative was University left the Big 12 because of football.
Huh. I thought because they made. Oh, that's right. Because I guess they made the conference title in 2014. Because they made the conference championship 2 years after they joined.
Yeah. So I think it was announced, then you have to play it out, and then you make your move to the Big Ten. So June 12, 2012, big day in Husker history, the move to the Big Ten and a lot of money.
Which now see, this one says Nebraska became the conference's 12th member in 2011.
What's going on here? Well, I wonder if that's when it was announced.
Maybe. But did you see all the beef on Twitter with Scott Docterman of The Athletic and how – so basically there was this whole deal where he said something along the lines of like the Big Ten West, like Nebraska has like been really poor in the Big Ten West, and that it was just basically dogging Nebraska. and at the end of the day,
everyone hates Nebraska.
Well, no, let's be honest. At the end of the day, Nebraska hasn't really done a whole lot.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot of people mad about.
Oh, if there was any, like, I tell this story all the time. If Nebraska does not have the fan base that which they have, any other school in the country going through the last 10 to 11 years, which Nebraska's had, there would be no talk of it. But thankfully, Nebraska's got an amazing fan base that has kept them at least somewhat around the conversation, because any other school, I mean, look at it. Let's look at it like this. Kansas City Royals baseball, for instance. 7-8 years ago, every game's pretty much full house, great crowd. We're Royals fans forever. Go Royals. Then all of a sudden, 7-8 years later, they haven't done anything for about the last 3 or 4 years, maybe longer. And now look at their crowds down there. That's in a normal world. That's what happens. But and then in some special cases, you've got these teams with great fan allegiance that keep that, I don't know, the sellout streak, for instance. Yeah, I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, that streak isn't real because they've done things to make sure it went on. But there's still legitimately 65, 70,000 at every single game, which any other school in the country, that would not happen.
Well, so here's where it all stemmed from, Raff. The World Herald had an article that says Michigan, UCLA, USC, and Ohio State all on tap in conference for 2025. It beats slumming in the Big Ten West. That's what it said. And Scott Docterman, who mainly covers Iowa football, but also just does national football or the country for The Athletic, said, talk about slumming, the 3 most recent Big Ten additions since 2017. So that includes Nebraska, Maryland, and Rutgers. Those 3 teams have the worst records in the Big Ten Conference.
Yeah.
And so, like, at the end of the day, Jim Delaney's plan just hasn't worked out quite yet.
Yep.
That's all it is.
Yep.
That's all it means. But then, how Nebraska Twitter is.
Yeah.
It blows up. And so, I don't know.
And Rutgers, they probably, I don't know, adding them to the Big Ten. The key thing for the Big Ten and the plan that it's been all along is they wanted to be across the entire country.
Yeah.
So you get the UCLA, you get the USC, then you get Maryland, then you get Rutgers. So you're spanning the entire country. I don't think they really cared much on who the schools were. They just wanted to have a presence in all areas of the country.
Yeah.
And then
birthday.
Happy 82nd birthday to the old voice of NBC basketball, Marv Albert.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
How about that?
So that's it. That's the birthdays. All right. We'll send it a break. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, the nation's largest John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model John Deere combines. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
Tailored Life is now open in Bennett. Make the short drive down Highway 2 for tons of items for your home, for both indoors and outdoors. Check out their variety of potted trees, shrubs, vines, perennials, and colorful annuals. Plus, porch pots and landscape lighting to enhance the outside of your home. Don't forget their home goods for indoors, plus convenient drinks and snacks, most which are produced locally. Visit Tailored Life today in Bennett and stay tuned to their Facebook page at Tailored Life 360 for food truck events coming up.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric is the call I make when I have a need for plumbing services. Whether it's for my home or office, if I need a repair to a water heater, softener, or even my garbage disposal, I know I can count on Action to help. In one simple call, their amazing customer service team promptly schedules a service call, often getting to my needs within a day. Action delivers honest quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. Smoked meats, amazing sides. The only problem when they fix you a plate is that at some point, that plate will be empty. But hear me out. What if that plate was never empty? That dream can be your reality with the Mary Ellen's Express Lunch Buffet. From 11 to 2 every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday. One price, all you can eat, and it even comes with a drink. Tell your boss you're taking a long lunch and get down there. Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul at 29th and Pine Lake. Let them fix you a plate.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring. I wasn't sure what I was getting into.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out of Starter Heyman with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
Yeah, it was great. We're
definitely coming back.
Sure.
Sauter Heyman Jewelers, Lincoln and Grand Island. SauterHeyman.com.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
A lot of businesses say that they're family focused, but when tough situations in life arise, the business feels anything but for your best interests. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring, and they will always treat their employees like family, as they do with customers. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring Class A and B CDL drivers, a shop tech, and diesel mechanic. If you're looking for a career with a company that goes above and beyond to value you and your family, apply today at jamesenterpriseinc.com or call 402-432-6740.
Welcome into the drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history. We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. So we've made a couple changes. Nick is on his way to Lincoln Northwest for the basketball camp today, but we have Rico in the house and a new addition. AD has made an appearance. What's up, brother?
Oh, man.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Uh-oh, he might not be able to hear me.
Can he hear us? Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Yep.
He can hear us, but we can't hear him.
Can't hear him. Why can't we hear him?
Oh,
how about now?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Oh, still can't hear
No,
him.
we can't hear you, sir.
Why can't we hear you? Oh, he's making a switch. He's making a switch.
Oh, here we go.
I hear him. Live.
Unmute your mic, AD.
How about now?
Oh, yeah, there he is. Welcome. What's up, brother?
Nothing much, man. I'm going to plug my other headphones in, though. It was an early morning.
So where are you at right now? Are you Dallas?
I'm in Dallas right now. Yeah, I'm in Dallas. Dude, it was hard to fall asleep last night. It was hard to get to sleep last night. We good.
Oh, now we
Can
lost
you guys hear me?
again. Oh, yeah. There you are.
Okay. Yeah, I was my clock was set for 3 a.m. and I just kept waking up about every 35 minutes. And I mean literally every 35 minutes. Because I didn't want to miss my flight. And so, but that drive to Omaha, bro, I was I just started drinking water back every 2 minutes, man. But it was good. So what's the word today, man?
Well, we're just here chilling. We switched out Nick. He went to Lincoln Northwest because they have the basketball camp today for the Lloyds.
The Lloyds.
Boys and Girls Club.
Boys and Girls
Basketball
Club,
camp
yes.
hosted by the Lloyds, Rock Lloyd, and Romel Lloyd Jr., and a bunch of other special guests going on today. So go on down. You register. I think it's at boysandgirlsclub.com. I had the website and I lost it on my phone, but you can register, get down there, and have yourself learn yourself some knowledge of basketball from some amazing basketball athletes.
I'm really enjoying their show too. When their show is on, of course, DP helps host that, but just learning more about those guys, and I think that'll be a great, especially for the kids. That'll be a great opportunity for them to be around some current Huskers and get some great skills as well. I like it.
Yeah, if I wasn't so busy today, I'd go down there and show them a few of my moves.
Oh, would you? That's what we're doing.
Some people call me the old Nikola Jokic.
Are we really doing this right now?
Well,
are we really to do this
I
right now?
have some Jokic qualities.
Who has ever called you that besides yourself?
I never called myself that until just now, but I was thinking about it. He doesn't jump. Neither do I. Decent passer, above average passer. I am. So I'm in the passing zone.
Okay, he is better than above average.
Okay, I was talking about
he is
myself.
Okay, but if you're comparing yourself to an elite passer, how's your 3-point shot?
Well, that's where things start to go south.
Rico, you notice he likes to compare himself to legends, like he said, Coach Osborne himself, Devaney. He mentions himself with Jokic. He's trying to lift up tractors or cars. I mean, not a man short on liking himself a lot.
No. I got news for you. I will never lift another tractor as long as I live.
It's very common.
I cannot get this back pain to go away. We're going on about a week and a half now. So
maybe we should visit our friends at the body shop.
Yeah, I might have to do that. I might need a complete tune-up.
They'll take care of you.
Yeah, you might need something like that, brother.
Oh, I found the website. So if you want to register for the Boys and Girls Club Junior NBA Camp, go to Lincoln BGC, BGC.org. Again, LincolnBGC.org, and register for the Boys and Girls Junior NBA Camp held at Northwest High School, 4901 West Holdridge Street, starting today, going all the way to June 30th. Camp starts at 11 a.m., goes to 4:15 p.m., open to ages 11 to 19. They have lunch and a snack included. They'll have NBA, Husker, and special guests, including one, Derek Walker, Ramel Lloyd Jr., Cale Jacobson, and Chuck Love Jr. They will all be there. There's going to be scholarships available. It's going to be a great time. It does cost $80 to get into the camp. But like I said, you're going to get lunch, a snack. You're going to meet some NBA, some Huskers, some other special guests, and you're going to learn some new basketball, or you're going to learn some basketball knowledge. So get on down there. Again, bgc.org for the Boys and Girls Club Junior NBA Camp starting today at 11 a.m., $80.
Nice.
That's going to be a good camp, man. I remember going to camps when I was a kid. Sometimes we couldn't afford the Nebraska one. I do remember that one. When we'd go to the one like the Salvation Army Community Center, would have basketball camps, and maybe a few guys would come down. But was it Big Red Basketball Schools? What was it called, Raff, when we were growing up?
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a Big Red Basketball
Never
School.
went to that one either. I wasn't a big basketball guy though, so I wasn't too into the basketball world.
Why? You were a very large human being.
Well, I wasn't back in the day. I was Rico sized back in the day.
I don't know what. Can I get like half of whatever happened to you? I don't want to be that tall, but I would like to be tall.
I think I got struck by lightning probably right after my senior year of high school.
Oh, I missed that boat.
Yeah. Lightning, right. Decided that I'd go from 5'10" to 6'7", and like.
Oh, dude, I would take. You say I would take 5'10".
Oh, you'd take 5'10".
I would take 5'10".
How tall are you, Rico?
I am 5'5".
That is like Deuce Vaughn right there.
Yep, I am Deuce Vaughn. Me and Deuce Vaughn, one and the same. Like I said, I looked at his track times from high school. I was faster than him in high school.
Yeah.
Kansas State should have offered me a scholarship.
And you've never seen Deuce Vaughn and Rico in the same spot.
It's true.
You know, there's some truth to that. I tell you what, Deuce Vaughn in Dallas, it's weird because you see a lot of the Cowboys jerseys. They have plenty of them left. Pistol Pete, I'm sorry, Pete Ferguson, but there's a lot of Cowboys gear in those stores still here in the airport.
A lot of jerseys.
A lot of jerseys available. A lot of jerseys available.
Get a Zeke jersey. I'm sure it's pretty cheap now.
Oh, I'm sure it is. That, you know what, you guys, I'm not to segue to that. It's going to be interesting where he goes. But I wanted to say, did you guys talk about the golf yet, Raff?
Oh yeah. What were your thoughts on the tackle?
I tell you what, I think he might be unemployed. I think he might be unemployed today. The security guard may be on. You know, and hopefully he's not, because I'd rather have a guy err on the side of caution. But it was a good form tackle. I'll tell you that, man. He formed him up nice.
He was doing his job. I don't think he should get in trouble.
Yeah, I think he's fine. I think the only thing that I'll look back on it was like it'll end up stealing from Nick Taylor's moment of winning, but other than that, he did his job. And like, if Adam Hadwin walked in here today, I'd have no clue who Adam Hadwin was. So
exactly, like if you don't know who the person is,
I mean, if it would have been
you're
like
a security guard, first instinct, stop them first, ask questions later. I feel like that's a pretty good mantra for a security guard.
Now, if he's playing Jack's tournament and buries that putt, and Jack comes walking out on the green and he tackles Jack Nicklaus, then we have an issue. Then he's not employed.
It's not that he's not employed. It's that you will never see that security guard again.
Yeah. Then it's game set match. Adam Hadwin, I was like,
family will get a nice severance package.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, it was highly entertaining, but it was just we were talking about it earlier about how Jim Nantz was so like never even got excited or raised his voice. He's just like, and Adam Hadwin got tackled by a security guard. Okay, and on.
Yeah, he really did.
He didn't want to take away from the moment.
He didn't.
Yeah, so he did a good job about that.
Consummate professional.
And I give CBS credit, I guess, for not showing the tackle on live TV. It might have just been the way the cameras were at the time.
Right.
But if that would have been
there's a delay.
If that would have been got caught on live TV, it'd have been like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But then once the video started coming out, I mean, there's like a new video coming out like every half an hour.
All of those angles. It's great.
Oh gosh,
it's wonderful.
I think, like I said, one thing that would help with those guys, I don't know if he obviously didn't have his credentials on. One thing that would help is, regardless of who you are, where your credentials, so that doesn't happen, so they could see that you have, that you have access to that area. But I thought it was hilarious. What I did think was really cool, man, was 60. I think it meant 69 years since Canadian run the RBC, and this guy finally does in the fashion. What's that?
I think it was like 1954, I believe.
But was it 54? So whatever 60 plus years ago was. I know it was they said 60 something years since the last time somebody won it.
Yep, it's getting there.
Yeah. It was the fashion that he did it was just insane. I mean, it was just insane. Eagle putt, 72-footer or something crazy like that. And to do it in the fashion he did was pretty cool, man. It was pretty cool. Rico, did you watch it?
I did not, no.
Yeah.
I was not watching golf yesterday. We were all over the place yesterday. Ellie got some more confidence. She's riding her bike with the training wheels. So we're feeling good about that. KJ got his little scooter where he sits down and just kind of pushes it with his legs. So we're a mobile family now.
There you go.
We're all over the place.
Well, hey, Ron, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get some rest tonight. Who else on here? Sanderson, Chase B says, don't they basically use the Cowboys jersey as toilet paper down there?
Oh, Pete Ferguson's going to be coming in hot. You don't want to see Pete angry. Dun, 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 dun.
He ain't gonna do nothing.
Super Cowboy fan. Watch him just come in here and just be like, "Oh, I won't do nothing, Rico."
Pete ain't gonna do nothing.
I'm out of here.
Mr. Cowboy, calm down.
Oh boy.
Pull up your chaps and walk away.
Think about it, y'all. It's getting closer. You think about it, man. Next week we got mid-June. For the most part. And the next week, mid-June. Then that basically puts us about a month away from training camp starting.
Oh, yeah. And I don't think we're going to get game 7 of the NBA, so we're just going to have to.
We're going to have to deal with baseball.
We're just going to have to suck it up.
But we do have College World Series starting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
College World Series starts this weekend. Mm-hmm. So we've got that to take us through about a week and a couple of days. So we'll see what happens there. But then after that, we've just got Major League Baseball that barely anybody is paying attention to, especially in Oakland. And we'll just have to wait on NFL and college football to start back up.
I think I saw today Nebraska's 81 days until kickoff. So, I mean, if you're keeping,
I'm not. I just wait.
Well, that's what I saw. 81 days till kickoff.
You're gonna drive yourself crazy.
Yeah, well, I'm going to North Platte tomorrow, so there's a good chance I might go.
You're
crazy.
Definitely gonna drive yourself.
But
crazy.
it's all right.
Hey, Raff, you leave. So you leave tomorrow? I thought you leave tomorrow then for North Platte.
Yep, tomorrow afternoon.
And then come back on what date?
Sunday the 25th. So I'll be via remote all next week, and then I'll be back that Monday, next Monday.
And remote for the rest of this week as well, correct?
Yep. Well, I'll be here tomorrow, and then I'll be gone Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Monday through Friday the next week.
In North Platte that whole time.
Yep. Just living the North Platte dream. The things I do for work.
Yeah, have fun with that.
If you're listening in North Platte, come say hi. We need some.
After talking trash on North Platte, they're gonna come say hi.
Talking trash. I love North Platte.
You just kept saying you're the way you said "living the dream" was not saying.
No,
you love North
I
Platte.
meant living the dream. Like I miss my own bed and I miss Lincoln. But me and North Platte, we have a great relationship. My goal while I'm out there is I'm going to get a bunch of listeners. So
yeah,
then it's just going to be like North Platte.
Should we just hand you a bunch of stickers?
Yes,
and you just start slapping them.
Start tagging things around North Platte.
North Platte is going to be ticket country when I get through.
Right,
so you'll be streaming tomorrow throughout, right? Then, Raff?
No, tomorrow I'll be in studio.
Tomorrow's in studio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then Wednesday I'll be in North Platte. Then
Will you be back?
No, I don't come back. I'm not back in the studio until Friday because I'm in Alabama today. Well, I'll be in Alabama today. Mobile, and then I go to Branson, Missouri. Well, it's Friday, Springfield, then go to Branson, and from Branson I go to Chicago, back home Thursday night.
That's the one I was forgetting, Branson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people forget Branson. It's okay.
Yeah. And I decided, like I said, I was telling man, Rico had to change. They have the Pirates pay the Cubs, and John Deere is the client I'm going to be speaking for, but they have tickets like a rooftop to watch the game. But that means I wouldn't get home until Friday. I'm like, thanks, but no thanks. I was like, I'm coming home. I'm already tired. I ain't even got to my location yet.
I'll trade with you. You come back, I go there, I take the tickets. Clean sweep.
Yeah,
Although Friday we are in Omaha, so
all shows.
I believe.
I think it's 10 o'clock.
I think it's after your show.
10
I
to
think
6,
it starts
I
at the
think.
Gap. I mean, but you could be there. Obviously, it's not like we're going to turn you away. But you'll do your show. You'll do your show here, and then you can head down, or you could just stream in from. So, are you flying in Friday?
No, I get in Thursday night, so I won't be on the show. I won't be back on the show, streaming or on the show until Friday because I speak each morning.
Just fly in Thursday. I'm sure you're flying into Omaha. Just fly in, get yourself a hotel downtown, do the show from the hotel, and then just stay downtown.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna be getting a call from Brooker T in about 2 seconds. I want to
sound.
Nah, he's fine.
That sounds like a horrible idea to stay in another hotel.
Actually, don't even get a hotel. Just stay in the airport.
Oh, I've done that before, bro.
Yeah, just stay in the airport.
I've done that.
You'll be good.
I've done that before. Hey, I'm gonna put a question out there, man. I normally don't travel with this pillow, but I brought my pillow this time because my flight was so early. It really didn't help much. I think because I was so tired, it was hard to get comfortable. I think I will. And I don't know. It was just weird. Can you guys sleep on airplanes, man?
I've only been on an airplane twice, and yes,
you can. Raff, can you sleep on planes?
I have a problem of I can sleep on the plane, but I fall asleep before we take off, and then what happens is I wake up either right as we take off or a little bit into the flight, and then I can't fall back. So I try to stay up as long as possible. And then
so you have to like pass out.
Yeah. So I hope that I can sleep for like an hour because usually if I don't have an exit row seat, I'm stuck in there like sardines and I gotta sleep because if I don't sleep, it's misery the whole entire time.
I'm used to, I could sleep. It's okay. I just lean my head up against the wall or whatever and it'll just pass out.
But if I get that exit row seat, then I'm good to go.
Sleeping a lot. I'm good. This is an announcement. He had to mute himself. It's okay. It happens. Just streaming it from the airport. That's called dedication right there.
Dedication to the game.
That's called, I don't care what Nick says. This guy is bought in.
Yeah.
He's bought in. All day, every day. That's what AD stands for. All day.
All day.
He's here.
Well, that announcement was going off. I definitely want the loud voice of the stream. When they were finding some guy, whoever the person was, they were trying to get in touch of. You guys, being that we got a break coming up, and I'll join you guys for a little bit for the next one before I head down to my gate. Do you think it's over tonight? Do you think Denver finally says enough's enough?
I think they have to, because if they head back to Miami, I don't think there's any way that they win down there with the amount of momentum that Miami will be carrying. Plus, if their mascot shows back up, it's going to be ridiculous. And then if they go to a Game 7 in Denver, all the pressure's on Denver. Miami has absolutely no pressure on them. You're the 8 seed. You weren't even supposed to be here, so they can play free and easy in that Game 7 up in Denver. But I also think Denver wants to win it on their home court. So locking it down tonight would be paramount for the Nuggets.
What do you think, Raff?
I've already said it. If John Elway walks into the building tonight, it's over.
What if he doesn't, though?
Then we got issues.
What does any of this have to do with John Elway?
I don't know.
I just feel like John Elway is the magic.
What if Russell Wilson walks in?
He already has. You've had Russell Wilson, Peyton Manning, Sean Payton. They've all been to the games, but we've yet to have a John Elway appearance. I think tonight's the night John Elway arrives and Denver wins a championship.
What if your newest pass rusher, Frank Clark, walks in?
Bless him, but he's not John Elway.
Okay.
We need a John Elway sighting in Denver tonight. I'm calling out Denver.
Elway has 2 Super Bowls, right?
Yes. It's time.
Frank's only one off.
It's time for John Elway to enter. Was it Ball Arena?
Yeah, they changed it. It's not the Pepsi Center anymore, and it breaks my heart.
It's time. John Elway to arrive.
I tell you what, on the text line, there's a lot of folks who Nyla says, who cares about Elway? Yeah.
Capital letters. She yelled at me.
I think
Yeah. Cheeseburger said he fell asleep so bad on the plane one time they had to wake him up for the next flight.
Like, hey
I
guys.
wish I had that. That's doing some sleeping right there, man. I just can't do it. I can't do it. But I know we definitely got a break, Raff. I'll let you take us to break, man. I'm gonna chime in for one more little segment before I have to go back at it again.
All right. Well, we'll send it to break. Just the drive. 93.7. The Ticket.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Hey, it's Nicklin Hames from Nebraska Volleyball. I hate wasting time in practice, and I want to help you stop wasting your time when you're looking for an electrician. High Electric has been serving the area for over 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They are experts in everything like remodeling, new additions, hot tub installation, and more. And they take jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at high-electric.com.
Allo is here to give you the FYI. Are your shows buffering? We know why. Are your games lagging? Don't deny. Your work calls dropping? Here's the FYI. Your old school internet company can't keep up. They give it a try. Their network isn't enough. Don't get trapped in their gimmicks and lies. It's time to fiber your internet with Allo. Honest, local, and hassle-free is what we stand by. Experience Allo Internet. Visit allofiber.com/FYI.
Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. Smoked meats, amazing sides. The only problem when they fix you a plate is that at some point, that plate will be empty. But hear me out. What if that plate was never empty? That dream can be your reality with the Mary Ellen's Express Lunch Buffet. From 11 to 2 every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday. One price, all you can eat, and it even comes with a drink. Tell your boss you're taking a long lunch and get down there. Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul at 29th and Pine Lake. Let them fix you a plate. Motor Food is Lincoln's hardest rocking food truck and cafe. Motor Food creates old school comfort food with a 21st century twist and lots of rock and roll attitude. Try the barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese, the grilled chicken Firebird sandwich, a 100% all beef split grilled hot dog, and any version of their funky fries. Stop by the cafe just behind Outback Steakhouse on 48th Street or catch the food truck out and about all spring and summer. Check out their menu, order carry out, or schedule a catering at motorfoodtruck.com.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beers, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Well, I'm an interior designer. A lot of builders don't have designers on staff. I'm included with our Aspen package and can make your home more custom to your taste, your needs, and your wants.
Rachel's our interior designer at Aspen Builders. She's one of the reasons that makes us really good at what we do. I'm Bob Benish, and we absolutely love how Rachel takes care of our clients.
I think the biggest challenge with building is a lot of clients are worried about all the choices. When they come in, they kind of have a deer in the headlights look. I like to ask people at the end, so what did you think? And usually they pause and they say, you really broke it up, kept it simple. We just did one meeting at a time. So I wasn't looking at all the decisions I had to make. I had plenty of time to decide things. You walked me through it all. It made it simple.
Make your dream a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your dream home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
The sweet relief of air conditioning after a hot day in the summer sun. For only $2.88 a day, LES helps power life's special moments and your comfort. Learn more at les.com/value.
Need service on your home air conditioner? No matter what brand you have, just call Bryant, 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices. A lot of businesses say that they're family focused, but when tough situations in life arise, the business feels anything but for your best interests. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring, and they will always treat their employees like family, as they do with customers. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring Class A and B CDL drivers, a shop tech, and diesel mechanic. If you're looking for a career with a company that goes above and beyond to value you and your family, apply today at jamesenterpriseinc.com or call 402-432-6740.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket, proudly sponsored by Sandhills Global. Sandhills Global is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Career and internship opportunities are available at the global headquarters in Lincoln, so apply today at sandhills.jobs. Got it. Boom, boom. And AD's in the airport. What time do you fly next, AD?
I'm gonna need to duck out of here in about 5 minutes or so because I had to go clear down here. Clear down.
Just take us with you.
Well, today's gonna be cool tonight because I'll get to see my relatives. Hold on one sec. We got a Steelers Nation in house.
Oh, good.
Go ahead,
Lord.
do it.
Oh,
Bring him on the show. Go ahead. Bring him on the show.
Oh,
Tell
look at this.
Hey, Steelers person. Hey, Pittsburgh guy. Hey.
Was that Mike Tomlin?
No.
Or maybe it's Najee.
Oh. AD would not be sitting there.
No, I'd be
my brother.
Do you fly into Birmingham, AD?
Mobile.
Mobile. All right.
Flying to Mobile. So I get to see my cousins tonight. So that'll be good. I'll have dinner with them. Nice. Early dinner, because like I said, I will be in bed early, man. I'm taking some Benadryl. I'm going night. So yeah, it'll be a good one. Hey, you guys go ahead.
I was going to say, any thoughts on Nebraska getting a punter to commit?
I seen that in what's Sam Cook's son, correct?
Yes, it
is. Now punting.
Yeah. It's really gonna be saying that for a lot now, man. It was cool to see that. I'm trying to think of the last time Nebraska had a punter of his caliber to commit.
Right now.
Something right now. But I mean, prior to this, it had been a long. Yeah, Bushini. Yeah, Bushini would have been one. Absolutely. But that was good to see that, man. The camps. I got a couple buddies whose kids were at the camps. Really enjoy the camps. The satellite camp. Not satellite, but the Nebraska camp. Friday Night Light deals. We've been saying this. I know we've been beating this like a dead horse, man. But it's been these guys are about their business when it comes to recruiting. They're about their business. They're diligent. And I'll tell you another thing that I'm looking at, man. And yeah, again, time will tell. Time will tell, because I'm not drinking no Kool-Aid or nothing like that until I see what goes on. I'm obviously diehard Husker, always will be. I'm just not setting myself up because of the past. But these guys are being about their business, man. Very detailed, very thorough. And if there's things that we could say have been missing in the past, it just seemed like it didn't seem like development and recruiting were top priorities. At a lip service it was, But when it came down to it, guys, and I would say that development piece in general, we've been lacking in that area. I mean, like big time. So I'm hoping to see that come to fruition in the next, 1 to 2 years, because we're not going to see it year one freshmen that are developed. I would think you do want to see progress, but I think the real litmus test is going to be in year 2 and year 3. You can see who's progressed.
Mm-hmm. And it's been hard because I don't want to put this all on the student athletes, but it is a part of them as well. Where
Absolutely.
When they came in with these high rankings, with these high ratings, with all of this hype surrounding them, I just committed to Nebraska. I signed with Nebraska. I'm going to be a Cornhusker. They got to campus, and again, I don't want to put this all on the student athletes, but it is partially on them as well.
Yep.
The coaching staff maybe didn't push them as hard as they needed to be pushed. Some of the guys, maybe some of the athletes, thought that they had already made it when they got here, because there are some of the coaches that Kenny, Bill, I know for a fact that those guys were pushing those guys to the limit, getting to know them and trying to get them to better themselves. But for whatever reason, a lot of these guys, whether they were highly rated or not, didn't get any better after their freshman year or after their senior years of high school. And when they're playing at Nebraska, it just wasn't good enough to, compensate for the rest of the team if they had improved.
You got to have, at the end of the day, you got to have that want-to from your team and your players. I mean, you can coach out of your mind, but until that switch turns in the players that, hey, I want this more than anything. I mean, that's when you get your special seasons and your special teams is when, like, I think Coach Bush was talking about it last week. He's like, those teams from the 90s, they wanted to practice. It was like we had to think of ways to keep them from a complete bloodbath because they wanted to practice so bad and they wanted to be the best they could, and they wanted to embarrass people. And that's like through that, I always go back to like the past 10 years, it just felt like that was missing. It's like, yeah, we want to be good, but are you going above and beyond? Is that really what you want, or are you just giving us lip service?
Yeah.
And I felt like there's just been a lot of lip service over the last 10 years and not enough follow through.
Yeah, and if you look back at some of the guys that played for these teams, some of those guys did take that next step, and some of those guys did work extremely hard. You had guys like a Trey Palmer, who's a year removed from playing on a national championship team. He wasn't playing as much as he wanted to. His wide receiver coach left, so he transferred to Nebraska, and he turned himself into an NFL draft pick, and he's signed the contract with Tampa Bay. I think he's going to be on the roster come preseason, so he's got that going for him. You had guys like Cam Jurgens, who switched from tight end to center, and even though things weren't going right for him, he kept with it, turned himself into a second-round draft pick, and the future center for the Philadelphia Eagles, a Cam Taylor-Britt, who was switching from safety and corner and all that, turned himself into a second-round draft pick. There are plenty of guys on those teams that didn't win a lot of games, that even though things weren't going right, were still trying to better themselves. But especially with football, with other sports it's different, but especially with football, it takes more than just one guy to change things.
Yep. It's got to be the culture. You got to, like Coach Rule said, you got to build strong roots and a strong foundation. And that's what I hope happens and what it continues to do. But at the end of the day, until we see it on the field, it's just one of those things that all they can do now is, do everything that they have in their arsenal to be the best football team you can be. And then hopefully, come Saturdays, it'll translate out on the field.
You both gave some great examples of guys who became the exceptions rather than the rule there with Cam and some of the guys that developed themselves, obviously Trey Palmer's, others. But and Raff brought up a point there, man, where you talked about how Coach Bush talked about in the 90s. We wanted to practice. We wanted to embarrass you. We wanted to be excellent. We wanted to be the best. But I'll say this, though. That all started because of the coaching. They established a culture and created a culture there that you're going to be the best. You're going to be the best. And now they have, I don't know, to you guys' point, there was a lot of team-driven things because we had the Unity Council going on. There was just a thing that was established, guys. I'm curious to see if those guys will have something similar to the Unity Council back or not. but there was accountability from peer to peer. And I think when your peers are holding you accountable, it's even more powerful than a coach. It's even more powerful to coach, because we had guys in those teams that in those times, man, to where you didn't want to let him down. You didn't want to let the next guy down. So you played with a sense of pride. And also, fellas, we also know what it felt like to be very close to getting one and not finishing it against Florida State in 1993. So we realized that class, we should have had three-peat. Should have been 93, 94, and 95. You know, we're literally just a few seconds away from having three straight, you know. So we had a bad taste in our mouth. And I want these guys to have a bad taste in their mouth, with losing, you know, past six years, losing seasons, haven't been to a bowl game in 7 years. I want those bad tastes to be like the bad taste we had in 93. Maybe that transferred to those guys having some peer-to-peer accountability, ownership, like you guys mentioned, to the point to where they don't want to leave the field. They want to live in the weight room. They want to develop their crafts and skills. So, like I said, yeah, that's yet to be determined. But also that starts with coaching, and also starts with recruiting and development.
Correct. I agree. I go back constantly. It's like, even like being in the age of the NIL and stuff like that. I don't think Nebraska athletics or Nebraska football, for instance, I don't think they realize if Nebraska gets good again, really good again, how much Nebraska goes crazy when we're really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're seeing great fans right now going through what we went through over the last, 10, 12 years. But if Nebraska, creeps back into, say, the top 25 or something like that, from an NIL standpoint, it'll go through the roof, because there's a lot of people out there that they're leery. Like a lot of us are. We're just leery. Like, we want to see something. We don't want to, like we talk about all the time. We love seeing what Coach Rule's doing right now and his staff is doing, but it has to translate out on the field, or else it really doesn't mean much.
And we've seen the offseason get one before.
Yeah,
we've seen when
we won a lot of national championships in the offseason.
Yeah, offseason national champions, Pro Football Focus national champions as well. So
that's the way we roll.
That was also a thing.
So that's what we look forward to.
You got to bounce.
I'm excited to see it, man. No, I'm going to bounce for sure. Big golf guy says on the text line, is there anything tastier than a morning airport beer, AD? Well, I tell you what is tasty. This water, because I'm still doing my fasting, though, man, until noon. Actually, I'm not even hungry. I'm not even hungry right now, man. I'm just get some coffee. Yeah, most likely get some coffee. I'll eat good today, because in Alabama, they got some Mobile. They got some good Cajun food. Good Cajun, also good soul food. So I'm gonna get me a bite to eat when I get in there. Yeah, I might do that, man. Watch when I get there. I'll get the hotel. I'll just be
yeah, I want to see what you're eating.
Yeah, I'll definitely send some pictures as we grab, man. I'll definitely do that. I'll say this real quick before I tap out. We kind of alluded to a little bit, but I'm going to say this. I say Denver gets it done tonight. It's a wrap.
All right.
And if you have Elway on your bingo card, Elway it is.
Oh my gosh. Rico,
go
and Rico, you know what? I have to deal with this daily. I'm looking forward to not hearing anything about that team to the West for like 3 days.
I just can't wait for them to have another losing season. I just can't. I just can't wait.
Well, evidently you did not look at my Instagram story last night.
I just cannot wait.
Russell Wilson's feeling lean and mean, and he's ready to go.
Is he? Is it not Russell? Is it Mr. Unlimited?
No doubt.
That's right.
No doubt.
Right.
All right,
That's
AD, have a safe flight, sir.
You bet. Listeners, you guys have a great week. I'll see you guys touch base with you on Friday. Raff, safe travels. Rico, appreciate you. I'll tap back in later this week sometime, y'all.
Have a good one, sir.
Fly safe, brother. And that was the man, the myth, the legend, AD, getting ready to fly to Mobile, Alabama. Alabama. Oh, is that my forest? No.
All right. That was great.
Thank you. We're going to send it a break right now. This is The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
There are some things that happen every day. In the morning, my paper gets delivered. Thank you. Around noon, my neighbor waters his flowers wearing a bathrobe and hip waders. Hello, Mr. Willis. Where's my paper? After dinner, the lady up the street walks her 14 poodles. And just before the 10 o'clock news, the Nebraska Lottery winning numbers are drawn for their daily games. Nebraska Pick 3, 2x2, and My Day. With Nebraska Pick 3, you choose your bet type. In 2x2, there's a $22,000 top prize. And with My Day, you choose a 6-digit date. They're all just $1 to play, with drawings every day. Oh, excuse me. Hi, Mr. Willis. I'm still looking for my paper. Guess which part of the day is my favorite?
Nebraska Pick 3, 2x2, and My Day top prize odds vary by game.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, the nation's largest John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model John Deere combines. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
The sweet relief of air conditioning after a hot day in the summer sun. For only $2.88 a day, LES helps power life's special moments and your comfort. Learn more at les.com/value.
Generation V.
Opening a new location at 27th and Superior.
Generation V.
Join us this Saturday during our grand opening sale. Everything is buy one, get one free. Mix and match between Vape, Delta 8, and Kratom, or buy two of your favorites for the price of one. Buy one Elf Bar disposable, get one free. Buy premium THCA flower, get a free glass pipe. You decide what to BOGO this Saturday.
Generation V.
Don't miss the grand opening sale this Saturday at 27th and Superior in Lincoln. GenerationV.com. E-cigs contain nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Mostly sunny skies expected here for our Monday. Really a beautiful way to start off the week with a high of 76. Winds out of the northeast at around 5 to 10. Mainly clear tonight, a low dropping down to 52. We'll start to bump those temps up just a bit as we head into our Tuesday. Mostly sunny with an afternoon high of 83. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket, wrapping up another great show. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School, 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food, and good company comes together. Whether it's a family dinner, a date night, or a catch-up with old friends, Florial's is the perfect place to make special memories. They have your favorite Italian dishes, cooked fresh to order, paired with hand-picked Italian wines. So visit florialsne.com or call 402-423-5576 to make your reservation or place your takeout order. Florial's, that place is so good.
Sounds delicious. I've never been.
It's good. It's good.
I haven't been to. I feel bad. I've lived in Lincoln for a decent amount of time. I've been to a lot of local spots.
Nope.
We need to get out more.
The time is now. Date nights.
I know. I just
have Nick come over and babysit. Away you go.
Those kids would destroy him.
That's why I was thinking
he would stand zero chance.
That's why I was thinking Nick would be the perfect candidate.
Ellie and KJ would end him. He would never babysit ever again. It would just take one time.
Oh.
If they're having a good day, maybe.
I would pay to watch that. Maybe like put up a camera or something.
Oh, I would. We would get all the baby monitors we have and just set them up and just be like, all right, here we go. That's what we would do on our date night. Is we would be eating and just watching the baby monitors, watching Nick struggle. It would be golden.
Oh man, I would pay to watch that.
I wonder if he's listening. I hope he's listening right now. And
he's always
and
listening.
He has some sort of take, but I know for a fact he would not be able to handle it.
He's always listening.
Yeah,
always. But yeah, another great show. Tonight, we got basketball in Denver. Will John Elway show up?
No,
if he shows
he
up,
won't. Why?
The Nuggets will win. I'm just saying.
He doesn't need to.
Yeah, he does.
No, they don't need him. They have Jokic.
They have Jokic.
Jokic has surpassed Elway in Denver.
What you talking about?
How many MVPs did Elway have?
How many MVPs?
Yeah.
What? Championship?
MVPs. How many MVPs?
One.
Jokic has 2. Back to back. And he's about to win a championship.
He's not John Elway. Don't make me cry, Rico.
He's going to surpass him.
Not
when people think Denver sports, they're going to think Nikola Jokic.
No, they're not.
They are.
When they think Denver, you think one person. Number 7.
Number
Duke,
15.
John Albert Elway.
The Joker. The madman from Serbia.
Oh, Lord.
Nikola Jokic. The triple-double king of 7-footers.
Chase B. Do we get a Rico's attitude adjuster? I don't want to hear about Elway anymore.
I don't have an attitude adjuster. I'm not as talented as one AD.
That is classic. All right. Well, you know what time it is. It's that time. Play my amazing song. It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take right now. It never gets old. I even heard Nick laugh at the end. That's my favorite part. All right, everybody.
Just the breath escaping him.
Today's Raff's Good Take goes out to the entire cast of the Lincoln Community Playhouse Penguin Project production of Newsies Jr. and Executive Director Maury Enders. The Penguin Project production is performed by children with special needs in partnership with peer mentors. The cast brought down the house, and there actually is a final chance to catch the show June 16th through the 18th. And to secure tickets, all you have to do is call the Lincoln Community Playhouse or visit them online. So you definitely, if you're looking for something to do, 16th, 17th, and 18th, Lincoln Community Playhouse, for Newsies Jr. So that is my good take for the day. And yeah, I like it. We've done it. We've wrapped up another show. We got some Nick. We got some Rico. We got some AD.
I think we all know that the second hour was better.
Oh yeah, definitely.
100%.
We talked a lot more.
And it wasn't because AD joined.
Oh, I thought it was because we talked a lot more John Elway.
No, that's not.
That's
that
not
almost,
what does it.
It almost took it down.
It
almost ruined the second hour, but we're good. We're good. I carried it for you. You're welcome.
Thanks, Rico. You're the best. So, all right. So you got the camp out at Lincoln Northwest High School today. So if you have kids that want to go out to that, I'm sure there's still time to get them out there. We'll be broadcasting from out there, so you can say hi to VJ and Terrell, and you can say hi. Well, you can see the Lloyds. You got Rock Lloyd, Ramel Lloyd. We got it all taking place. This is the Ticket 93.7. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
There are some things that happen every day. In the morning, my paper gets delivered. Thank you. Around noon, my neighbor waters his flowers wearing a bathrobe and hip waders. Hello, Mr. Willis. Where's my paper? After dinner, the lady up the street walks her 14 poodles. And just before the 10 o'clock news, the Nebraska Lottery winning numbers are drawn for their daily games. Nebraska Pick 3, 2x2, and My Day. With Nebraska Pick 3, you choose your bet type. In 2x2, there's a $22,000 top prize. And with My Day, you choose a 6-digit date. They're all just $1 to play, with drawings every day. Oh, excuse me. Hi, Mr. Willis.
I'm still looking for my paper.
Guess which part of the day is my favorite?
Nebraska Pick 3, 2x2, and My Day top prize odds vary by game.
Generation V. Opening a new location at